6 days rest after that mega clash against Pakistan, and Team India is raring to go once again. This is a rest day for them as well. Friday, they've had 2 rest days after that victory against Pakistan at Old Trafford. This is turning out to be a very easy World Cup for Team India so far, and it doesn't get better when you have to play the last ranked team in the competition, Afghanistan. On Saturday, we are back in Southampton where the journey started for the men in blue against South Africa. That was an emphatic win too. 3 points. 3 wins and 6 points. One rained off game, a point from that. 7 points, they are in the top 4, and they will be targeting 2 points from this game as well. In the team news, we have Shikhar Dhawan, who's been ruled out of the World Cup entirely, with Rishabh Pant drafted in as replacement. The big question mark, will Rishabh Pant come into the playing 11 straight away, or will Vijay Shankar retain his side? What sort of combination Team India will go in? Bhuvneshwar Kumar is still recuperating from his hamstring issue, so he is supposed to miss the next 2 games at least. Jamie, tell me, what sort of combinations can we look forward to from an Indian perspective?
Look, I think with Bhuvneshwar out for at least 2 matches, the team is saying that he'll target the match against England on June 30th. Mohammad Shami has to play because there really is no other frontline fast bowler, which is not a bad thing. I think Shami has showed in the tours of Australia and New Zealand how good he was with the new ball. Unfortunate that he hasn't gotten a game yet for him. But look, the big question is number 4. If indeed Vijay Shankar is not past fit from that toe injury, then you're left with basically Rishabh Pant, who's recently travelled to England, and then Dinesh Karthik, the man who was chosen before him. I think Pant should have been in India's World Cup squad from day one, but considering he's not and he's a late addition, you have to value the guy who's been with the team and who has a better ODI record, and that for me would be Dinesh Karthik over Vijay Shankar at number 4, if Shankar is not past fit.
Well, let's take a look at what Jasprit Bumrah had to say about the different permutations and combinations. This is what he had to say on Thursday.
See, for us, we are not thinking any side is easy. See, on a given day in cricket, anybody can harm you. So we are just giving equal respect to anyone. So be it Afghanistan, be it Australia. For us, our preparation is the same. We don't obviously want to injure the batsman, but sometimes when you play in the nets, nobody tells the batsman not to hit, so they hit as well. So it was not the aim. It was unfortunate that he got hit, but he's okay, he's fine. But you have to do all your preparation, so you have to practice all your delivery. So the best preparation for me is to bowl to batsmen, so I try to do all of that. Sometimes it happens, you're unfortunate, sometimes you get hit, but that's part and parcel of the game. You're not focusing about all of those things, you're just focusing on what you have to do in your preparation, what the batsman wants to do, they do all of it.
Well, there you have it, words from Jasprit Bumrah, and it's almost certain now that whatever the combination at number 4, he is going to partner with Mohammad Shami. Bumrah had been rested from the Australia and the New Zealand tour, and there Bhuvneshwar Kumar had paired up with Shami. Then back in the home series, it was back to Bhuvneshwar Kumar and Bumrah. And I think, if I remember correctly, it was in the last ODI against Australia at Delhi, where India went in with 3 pacers, had Bhuvneshwar Kumar, Shami, and Bumrah. Didn't really work. India lost that series. India lost that decider. But fact of the matter is, India did not come here with a 4th pacer. This is the complete pace attack. It's a good thing that Shami is going to get a run out now, in terms of you have a game against Afghanistan, you have a game against West Indies. India relatively safe in the points table.
I think fairly safe. You expect them to beat Afghanistan, an Afghanistan team which really has struggled, let's be honest, 5 losses in the World Cup. Like I said, I don't think it's a bad thing that India are being pushed, because sometimes you do need a bit of doubt, a little of injuries, not for a long time, but it gives a guy like Mohammad Shami, who in those 8 ODIs in New Zealand and Australia was fantastic with the new ball particularly, but also at the end. And I think the fact that he bowled so well in that ODI, though again he opened every time with Bhuvneshwar, who's not playing this match. It'll be good to see how he shapes up with Bumrah, because they've not bowled a lot in tandem. And again, he's about 5 clicks faster than Bhuvneshwar. So I think really this Afghanistan team will struggle against Bumrah and Shami up front.
Well, there you have it, a new pace combination to look forward to. As mentioned, yes, he's quicker than Bhuvneshwar Kumar. Bumrah is no slouch in terms of the pace department. It's going to be a new pace combination. Really exciting. They've bowled together in Test cricket throughout the year, and they've done really well. But in ODIs, it's all about building that partnership, building that pairing, even with the new ball, especially in the first 10 overs. And Bhuvneshwar Kumar and Bumrah have had a lot of time to do that. So it'll be interesting to see how these two go about it. Talking about Afghanistan, not in the best frame of mind, not in the best position to be in. As you mentioned, 5 losses in this tournament already. They were not expected to win those games. They're perhaps not expected to win this game either. Perhaps the games, with all due respect to the likes of Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, and Pakistan, those are the games you would pin down that Afghanistan maybe will make a match of it. But this Afghanistan team is known for its fighting spirit. I was there in the Australia-Afghanistan game, beg your pardon. That was the first game of the tournament for them. They didn't throw the towel in. Even against England, they batted with a lot of fighting spirit. But something in the field, with their leg spinners, with their spinners really not taking wickets, something is amiss with this Afghanistan side.
Well, the stark truth is that their two most impact players are just not having a very good World Cup. That is Mohammad Nabi and Rashid Khan. The pitches have not really suited them. But look at that last game. Rashid going for over 100. That perhaps will have more of a psychological impact than the fact that he's not taking wickets. When your two biggest players are struggling, Nabi's not even scoring runs, and perhaps maybe even all the off-field issues. The captain was swapped, a fairly inexperienced captain, not a player, but a captain. The comments being passed around by some players. So maybe even the off-field things are having a toll. But like you said, Chetan, the teams which they really could beat are still in line. So while their tournament is pretty much over from a mathematical perspective, a couple wins down the line could really give the Afghanistan fans something to be happy about.
Well, there you have it for Afghanistan. It's a matter of putting up the fight in between the ropes once again. For India, it's a matter of getting the engine running once again after a 6-day gap. It's India versus Afghanistan. It's Saturday from Southampton.